All right, party people. So my new Erin Condren LifePlanner has just arrived and I am ready to start converting this sucker so that I can use it in my A5 wide planner. I'm going to be using, obviously, to get the pages off the coil, binder clips. And that's pretty much it. Stay tuned. So I did get the neutral layers. For those of you that have watched the previous videos and know my frustrations with having to cover up so much on my previous life planner, we don't have to do that anymore. Okay, so these are the pages and we won't have to do any more cover-up jobs. So I'm going to take the covers off of this. Definitely take this ruler off of here. Get the covers off of here. And get our bonding clip on and watch me work. These were $3.99, I believe. 8 of them. These things last forever. They'll be here when Jesus returns. I'm just going to use 2. Stick that over there. What you want to do is ensure that everything is lined up to make it easiest for the coils to coil through, essentially. So we get everything good lined up. And then we're gonna clip, let's take that out back there. Clip the top. Yikes. Let's not move the camera. How about that? And if you move again, you're gonna have to catch me outside. Okay. Top and bottom clipped. They will not move as I start unraveling the coils. Next step, we need to get these ends unbent so that we can easily just twirl this right on out. So I'm going to use my handy dandy, rusty, what is the name of this tool? Some kind of clamp. We're going with our rusty, dusty clamp. All right, so let's start with the top. You can pull that out. And I like to try to keep it as curved. Some people will just straighten this right out, but I feel like it tears through your pages as it's coming out, and that is an entire headache when you are trying to get these edges smooth so that we can convert them to the Erin Condren, so that we can convert them to the A5 wide size. So we're not going to do that. We're going to get this smoothed out and still kind of rounded, get the edges still kind of rounded so that we are able to actually maintain most of the integrity of this planner. Okay, I'm talking too much, so just watch me now. Okay, so this is gonna drive me crazy. Let's see. Let me call my dad. I have to know what the name of this tool is now because it's gonna drive me crazy. Let's see here. Tear it up.
Hello.
Hey, just to let you know, I am recording. You're not on.
I can't hear that.
Can you hear me now?
No audio.
Of course I put you on mute.
Don't Okay.
Just to let you know, I am recording. You're not on video. But I need to know the name of this tool because I'm calling it my rusty dusty clamp, and I know that's not what it's called. What is this?
Pliers.
These are pliers, people. Okay, bye.
Okay.
These are pliers. You heard the man. Okay, we got that side. Now, let's get this side pulled out. And we don't really want it that curved either because that will tear through the pages. So, and I have no use for this coil once I've gotten it off, so I'm not too concerned about scratching it up. Okay, I think we're ready to rock. Let's check it out. Okay, no, we're not ready to rock. Okay. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it. Don't be difficult. All right. So once you've gotten to this point, I see no tears other than me being rough on the edge of this folder here. Okay. So just go on ahead and pull it off, pull it off. Now I see that I am starting to get a bit rough. So how you fix that? Pull that off. Get it lined up again. You should be able to see directly right through all of the holes. There you go. Flip it back up. Oh my God. Almost there. And we're done. Stick this coil somewhere over the rainbow. And now we have our life planner pages, and we're done with the handy dandy pliers. Okay, so now you can unclip this. I'm going to put this vellum away because I'm going to use this again at some point. So we'll put that to the side. This first page. I am going to eventually use these in my A5 probably later in the summer. But right now, that's not a concern. Also, we can take this folder out. So I only keep I keep 2 months in my planner at once. And with this planner, I keep 2 months in my A5 at once. And with this planner not starting until July, I'm getting a head start because I usually do my July monthly at the beginning of June. So I'll set it up with my stickers and I'll write down a list of the things that I have going on for the month of July. And I'll usually have that done and be contributing to that list throughout the entire month of June. And then the 3rd or 4th week of June, maybe 3 or 4 days before July starts, I will start filling in monthly activities. And then obviously starting to record my plan with me's. So now I'm going to show you how I edit these sheets, meaning how I cut them down to size to fit in my A5 wide. It's not very difficult. I also do put some adhesive sticker paper here on these edges and then repunch them so that I don't have they don't look ragged in my planner. So let's get to it. Okay, so what we're going to do is I have the month of July here. That includes the monthly pages and the notes page and all weeks of the month of July. What I'm going to do, or what I usually do with these pages, is I cut 1/2 inch off the bottom. From what I can see though, these are slightly different in terms of the margins from the previous life planner. So let's check it out, because we might be cutting the 1/4 inch from the top instead of the bottom. Let's check. As Aiden says, let's check it out, mommy. All right. So, okay, so these are the pages from my life planner, my colorful life planner that I previously had. And let's do a quick comparison. So let's get the notes here. There's definitely a difference. Not so well, like as you can see here on the notes page of the old planner, there's a slightly larger bottom margin, slightly smaller. Just things are slightly differently formatted. But let's check the actual weeks, because that's where my concern comes in. And also, as you can see on the new life planner, the month comes before the notes page, and on the old life planner, the notes page comes before the monthly view. Throws you off a bit, and plus that also means I'll now have to do something with this tab. I've already got an idea. I'll probably include that in this video. So let's move on. Okay, so we've got, yeah, there's definitely a difference in the top and bottom margin. The old planner has a bigger bottom margin and a smaller top margin. So on this new planner, I'll be taking my 1/4 inch from the top instead of the bottom. Good to know. Okay, let's get that done. Quarter of an inch from the top, coming right up. So I usually do 2 pages at once. One of the reasons why I do prefer the Erin Condren paper, the Erin Condren LifePlanner, to say printables, is because of the paper quality. It's unmatched. So we're cutting here on this line. Let's make sure everything's lined up. Let's see. Okay. Now, let's check out how it will look on the actual planner pages, the weekly pages. That's not lined up. Come on, don't misbehave today. Thank you. Yeah, definitely we'll have to pull from the top. We'll have to cut from the top. So here we go. This is now sized to fit in the A5 wide. You could not edit this at all. If you really didn't want to do the work, you could just take these pages off the coil and leave it as is. However, I don't like that they go too far over the edge of the rest of my pages in my planner. Plus, my dividers are already cut to fit this size page. So we're just not going to do the extra work. So let's finish cutting July. Let's do it this side. So now we are sized to fit the planner. Let me figure out what I want to do. So I'll show you guys my current dividers, and you can see why I don't really want to use the tabs, the monthly tabs. So I've made my own dividers, my monthly dividers. They're cut from acetate. They do have a foiled monthly sticker there. I made these myself. I'll do a YouTube tutorial on that as well. They're clear, they're somewhat sturdy, they haven't torn up yet. We're all the way to June. So what I want to do is I want to keep my clear, obviously this is not July, but I want to keep my clear divider. Now do you see why I said you'd have to chop that edge off, or you wouldn't be able? The pages would go past the dividers. So I could try to take this off. I don't want to, because I feel like I'm gonna do major damage. I know I'm gonna do major damage. I don't feel like I'm gonna do major damage. I'm gonna tear shit up. Let's see. Why are you trying to scratch that with your hands, Tina? Because you have major issues, dude. Let's see. Okay. So, I have these tabs that I bought from Joann's that I was thinking about possibly using, but I'm not so sure because they're gray as well. And those of you that know, my Aura Estelle is blush colored and has a lot of gold and leopard print accents. So if I can't use all gold, that kind of defeats the purpose. Okay, so there's these, and then, well, I could always cut that down, but how far onto the page it would go back there, and they're not going to cover it, so that's a waste of energy. I think I'll just leave the tabs for now, and when I figure out what to do with them, they'll get dealt with, I promise. Okay, so we've got that done, and you guys already know. Okay, so we're going to cover the binding here. I have some adhesive white sticker paper, nothing fancy, strips that I've already cut into 1 inch. what I do is I go page by page. We'll start with you. And I cover them. It also reinforces the page so that pulling it on and off of the rings doesn't create too much of a mess. So I always like to start on this side. I don't particularly care about the other side. I care about this white adhesive not going too far over into my monthly boxes. Boom. Then flip that joint over, and I'm not too concerned about this side. Boom, boom, and done. So once I've got that done, obviously I would finish this whole month first, but then we punch. And we tear some more shit up. Punch, and like I said, my pages come on and off the rings all day long. So this is a neat little trick I learned from Michelle. Shout out to Michelle. Hey girl. That's my friend, y'all. You dead friend. She all right. So, and this is how I easily get it on and off the rings. No tears. And we're good to go. It's not too far off from the natural color paper, and I don't really care. It's not a big deal to me. So we'll go ahead and finish the rest of the pages. I've already admitted that this process is tedious. However, it works for me. If it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't. Don't do it. Clearly, my paper is not pre-scored on the back. Hey, paper makers, if you're watching this, we need that. Thank you, kindly. Ain't nobody got time. At least not for that. Now, I don't like that I just covered that line, but it looks like I'll have to trim a little bit off. I see that the margin has slightly changed on the inside margins of the page as well. So, we will have to account for that on our next month because I am not cutting any more strips right now. It's not happening, sis. It's a hard no. And y'all don't be judging my nails. They look crazy, girl. So y'all know I live in South Carolina, and with all of this COVID craziness, that's what I like to call it, COVID craziness. They are just starting to open the salons. But my nail tech, you know, if you can call her that, because I don't get the long nails. It's not for me. I got to be able to function. It ain't for me. My nail tech is bad and bougie right now. She's feeling herself and is doing appointments only. And I am so used to being able to just walk in when I'm good and ready. And now you have to make an appointment. So I attempted to do so, only to find out that she's booked all the way into freaking July. Listen, ma'am, my birthday is June 16th. I'm going to need you to cancel somebody. Okay? I don't care who it is. That's for you to figure out and for them to deal with. But with that said, for right now. Sis finna be walking around looking crazy. I don't care. I do not care. Okay, we got 2 more pages. And 2 more strips, 3 more strips. Okay. Last one. So what I'll do is when I cut my next set of strips, instead of a full inch, I'll do 3/4. Since the margins have been obviously edited, changed. Erin Condren, I am not complaining. I love it. Okay, so let's trim these bottoms here. Why you gotta be so extra all the time? All the time. Okay, thank you. Girl, I was getting ready to say how the 29th came before the 8th. Okay. I know the days are running together, but we ain't that jacked up. All right. Let's do the punch thing. Do the punch thing. I'll do 2 at a time. You have to remember that while you have this on your binding. Yeah, you have 2 pages here. This is going to feel 5 in your punch. So just kind of remember that. Slits in our, come on, bro. We cut slits in our holes for accessibility. Yes. Get it, get it. In my Uncle Daddy voice. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Now, we have the month of July ready to fit in our A5 wide. Let me show you. And we cannot forget, I have this We Are Memory Keepers corner punch that I got from Hobby Lobby. Yep. And y'all know how I am. I like to keep my corners round. So I usually use the 10mm side and do 2 pages at a time so that we not out here looking crazy. See what I'm saying? See the difference? Look at the difference, girl. Yes, we love it. It's doing the things, all the things that we like. Don't even do that. See, I knew you could do it. Look at us out here doing the Lord's work. Okay. So this is my Aura Estelle cloud, one of them anyway. And let's just see, this is why I only keep 2 months. So right now I only have May and June in here. So I'll just show you how boom, baby, boom. And there we have it. How to edit your Erin Condren Life Planner to fit into your Aura Estelle A5 wide. If you like this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, do the damn thing. See you soon.